Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? When I first heard this news a couple days ago, I didn't know if I really wanted to do a video, but I thought I'd mention it because I have a couple stories behind it. Um, the story about this one very popular business is closing a lot of its stores, um, and that's been happening a lot with the brick and mortar things. I like going to a store and shopping around, seeing what they have. I like going to Chris Street shops because they always have different stuff there. I don't think I like doing that. I mean, online's good too, but I like doing that too. I mean, you can see it, and then you don't have to second guess. Well, am I really going to get there? Or am I going to get something else? You know exactly what you're getting when you go to the store. Well, anyways, sadly, another business, very popular business, is closing a lot of its stores. Pier One Imports. Now we have one on Peachtree. I don't know if that's going to be affected or not. I don't know yet. And some other businesses, I know some other businesses are closing. I mean, we were talking about Kmart. Our Kmart closed, the one we had in Erie. I haven't been to a Kmart in a while. Um, Pier 1 Imports, they're closing. But I thought I'd tell you a couple stories about my history with Pier 1. It's not a big history at all. I started hearing about Pier 1 Imports in the 80s, a lot of stuff. And then they refer to them like in some on TV and stuff, or sometimes in jokes, like The Simpsons did some Pier 1 jokes. Um, and I was curious what the store was. I asked my dad, "Do you know anything about it?" I don't know. He said, I don't know. But the very first time, I never been to Pier 1 until I was in the Army. I was in Fort Bragg. It was in 91. I believe it was 91. This one, we had a new soldier coming in. And then they had a thing where, you'd have like your stuff shipped to you from another post. And either they'd have it delivered to you or you could go to the facility and pick it up. And he asked if I could help him out and one or two other people. And he went to the facility to pick it up because whenever I got out in Fort Bragg, it was about, I don't know, it was a couple months after I got out of the Army. I don't think it was during the wintertime. And I got my stuff sent back to me from Fort Bragg and stuff. And Fort Bragg, he wanted to get his stuff, and it's free. And then sometimes they said they don't trust what's valuable, and you can mail stuff. The guy decided to mail his TV to him, and this is back in the days of the heavy TVs with the big tubes, the glass tubes that show the image. Where they're all bulked out like this. I mean, that's one nice thing about technology now. A lot of these digital TVs are pretty light. That's one good thing. Because TVs back then were really heavy. And I didn't think about it at the time, but they were, heavy. I just took it as fact. Well, anyways, he had it mailed to him. And then the whole glass tube separated out of the, it was one of the floor models. The whole glass tube separated, I think. You did a wood cabinet, and then the glass was separate on there. And so, he had to get a new TV. Well, anyways, one of the places he went to, he said he wanted to stop Pier 1 Imports. I said, okay. I went in there. I thought it was kind of neat and had neat stuff. But, I mean, not for the barracks. I mean, there's only so much room. I was living in a one-man room, but I had a roommate for a while. But pretty much a one-man room, And there was no room for, like, fancy furniture or anything like that they sell at Pier 1, But, I mean, it was neat, and I thought they had nice stuff. And then that was the last time I was there for a long time. This was in 91. I believe it was 91. And I've only been to Pier 1 twice. In Fort Bragg, I was there, and then I went to one on Peach Street a month or so after the passed my father. I can't remember the exact time, but he was cremated, and what we were going to do was we were going to split his ashes, my sister and myself. And we said we have to pick out an urn. I thought to just go funeral home, but they said you can go to Pier 1 and get something. Like I say, they're probably really good. And my first response was, I don't want to get anything breakable or fragile. I've seen enough, they were comedies, but I've seen enough TV shows where something always happens. You knock over an urn or something like that breaks or something. And I've seen enough TV shows. I don't want anything breakable. And that's something like that's too important. You don't want it to just, I mean, if someone actually knocks over it, you don't want it to fall and break. You want something that's not going to break. So my sister got like this porcelain thing. I mean, for $50, I think it was really nice. But I said, I don't want something like that that's going to break. I'm nervous about stuff like that. I like, like buying like glass. I'd rather buy plastic cupware or something like that. So I got a metallic container lined in front, and it was like had copper on the outside. I got that pure one. I think it's really nice. And then that was $20. I think my sister's 50 or maybe a little. Mine was $20. It was small though, like this. It's kind of expensive, but I wanted to get. I thought that would be perfect. And then my sister started crying. She said that, yeah, Dad would probably like yours more because he'd probably say it was more practical. I said, well, maybe, but then he'd yell and scream about he paid $20 for it. She said, yeah, that's true. So, those are my two Pure One import. I don't have any other stores, Pure One. Cause, I mean, after a while, I thought Pure One in stores like Indiana Jones type stuff. I will say that. Well, that's about it. I thought I'd tell you that because I tell you my Pure One import stores. I don't have very many. But I mean, they are closing some stores. I don't know if the one on Peach Street, that's the one I want to get the urn in Erie, will close down. I'm not sure. But they said some other companies like Forever 21. I was never been in a Forever 21. Sears, which I thought was already closed. Cause they had, our Sears closed in the Mill Creek Mall, and then there's like a Sears outlet store, or something like that. I know that was on Peach Street. I don't know what's going to happen with that. That's like a whole bunch of different products, and then our Kmart's closing too. So I hope you like this video. Bye. Till next time, please take care, my legend.